Welcome to downtown Dundas. I'm at the beautiful home studio of artist Danuta Niton. She is a woman whose creative talents run deep and are varied, and you may recognize some of her work from around the Hamilton area this past Christmas season when her creative window displays were on display for all to see. I'm joined by Danuta right now, and thank you so much for having us in your lovely space. Talk to me a little bit about window displays first. Tell me about where we might have seen some of your work already.
Well, window paintings, I paint all around Southern Ontario. I paint starting from Toronto to Woodstock, London. I also painted in Calgary for Stampede last year. So it's more and more.
Yeah, so what does that bring to a storefront?
Well, you would be really surprised how, especially people, clients, how happy they are seeing us painting. And well, it brings art. It's a creative art. It's not just the plastic that you put on the window. It's something special, and we can customize artwork for different stores.
For sure, and you can, and it's temporary. So for something like a Christmas display, it brings that added touch, I guess, during the festive season. So
definitely,
yeah, for sure.
It's lots of fun doing it. I love it. I just get lost painting, and lots of friends of mine or people actually, they said, Danuta, aren't you like shy that people are watching you? Sometimes I have to jump on the table, on the chair, and I'm just like, no, I don't really see anything. I just get to it, and I'm just having lots of fun.
But if we left it at creative window art, we wouldn't even be scratching the surface of what you do. Everything from fine art. We're surrounded in this room with a lot of your work. Tell us a little bit about what else you do.
Well, I do so many things that sometimes I was even thinking of making a list, like what do I do. Well, I do window paintings, I do face painting, I do creative artwork. I am supporting myself by being a graphic designer. I paint murals. I give art lessons. So there's many things. And I think it started because I am a single mom, and when you're a single mom, like you need to sort of juggle and make sure that you're not stuck just with one medium, because if this doesn't work, or if I didn't have orders, then I had to look for something else, and always something happened, and always I was very busy.
Yeah, well, it's a tricky balance, but you've managed, many artists have a day job, and they spend a little bit of their time on the creative outlet. You've been able to make a living doing creative work in a variety of different ways. What's it like being an entrepreneur and an artist?
Well, as I said before, it was difficult, but I decided I'm not going to fit my kids into my job schedule. So I fit my job into my kids' schedule. So I was able to be home when they came home. I was able to cook dinner. I was able to drive them around for different activities and things. But then when they went to sleep, I went back to my office, and I was working and doing interpretation or again, graphic designs, anything. So just making myself busy. And
yeah,
I've never said no to things.
And you've got to be ready to seize on opportunities when they present themselves. And one such opportunity has come up with the Pan Am Games, which of course are coming to the city later this spring and summer. Tell me a little bit about that, and then will you show us something that you're working on for that? Why don't we actually just go and check out some of what Danuta's got up her sleeve? We've headed to a different area of Danuta's home studio, and there's a big exploding soccer ball right behind the two of us. Danuta, what's going on here?
One of my designs got accepted, and I will be working on it very shortly.
So this is for the Pan Am Games coming up this summer, and obviously we'll be hosting soccer here in Hamilton. So this is sort of a chance for us to show off our artistic stripes, I guess, if you will, for an international audience. What do you, without giving away too much, what are you thinking of doing for this?
Well, this ball will be definitely very colorful. It's going to represent the beauty of Earth, and all the people that are living on Earth, actually. So it will be very colorful. But going back to your question, how we can make our city more appealing and colorful. Last year I started painting Calgary, and it's unbelievable how the city is colorful during not just Stampede, but also hockey games and other activities. Everything is painted, not just little stores, the banks, restaurants, community center, everything. So I see this happening in Hamilton, especially for Pan Am Games, and I am open for suggestions. If any stores or businesses would like to be painted for that occasion, please give me a call.
Yeah, I think that's a great suggestion. I mean, cities like Calgary are used to hosting kind of an international audience, I guess, with annual events like the Stampede. Hamilton, not so much. We're just sort of getting into that with the Pan Am Games. So I think you're right. It's sort of a chance to paint the town, if you will. And of course, if you're interested in having part of your town painted or your storefront, Danuta is your lady for sure. We'll have her contact information. And best of luck with the Pan Am Games. And we'll be excited to see what becomes of this exploding soccer ball right behind me.